Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna try the biggest boat race of them all, the Grand Island Tour, which goes around the entire island. Now, I'm gonna be building off of what I've already done with previous boat races. I think it was the archipelago that I built a pretty decent boat, but I think this is the best boat I've built. I was testing it out a little bit before recording to make sure it was good, and I mean, look at this thing. I think this thing actually goes supersonic in a straight line. Look at that. We just broke the sound barrier on water, and it turns well too. So I'm a little bit worried if this boat can't do it. I don't know how I'm supposed to do better than this boat. I could probably help the turning a little bit, because it does a weird thing where if I just tap D right now to turn right, this is what happens. I'm just gonna just do a single tap. So as you can see, it gets into like just a constant turn. It doesn't unturn itself until I tap A. And then now I level myself out. So I have to kind of unturn, which is a bit of a weird thing to do at super high speeds. So that's going to cause some precision issues. But let's go ahead and hop into the Grand Island Tour and learn the racing lines and see if I even stand a chance at getting into, I don't know if I'm going for the top 1%. Either the top 1% or the top 10. Both of those goals feel good to me. And okay, apparently we're starting. Here we go. Oh, there's the first checkpoint. All right, this thing feels pretty controllable when there's not a lot of obstacles in the way. All right, I feel like there is going to be a point where I'm going to hit something though. I should probably do behind the seat camera for this. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh boy, that was close. All right, I'm feeling like this is not a bad run for a first run. Are we almost done? Oh, I almost couldn't see the exit or the finish. 27 seconds. How's that? Uh-oh. The reason why I'm saying uh-oh is because we're already in world rank 18 in the top 4%. Which means that moving up a percentage point or a couple of places is probably going to take a lot of effort. What league are we in, by the way? I didn't even notice. We are in Supersonic League. Well, that makes sense because I'm actually going supersonic. All right, let's see where we stack up. So we are number 18. It doesn't show me who's around me, unfortunately. So I've got to knock 6 seconds off my time to get into the top 10. 6 seconds. That's a lot of time to knock off for someone who didn't crash. That might be a problem. So I think right now priority is course familiarity. I'm also going to change to behind the seat camera, see if this feels any better for controllability. Here we go. We're not going yet. All right, doing better off the start there. All right, I do think behind the seat camera is a good option. All right, I can already see better racing lines here. All right, the difficult thing is going to be, oh, I could go the inside there. Oh, I almost didn't make that. See, that's slowing me down a lot. Almost missed that one. All right, then we go here. And then, oh, I missed that one. And then the exit's going to be like right there. I think I would have knocked like a second or two off of my time that time. What was my time? 27. I'm 27. I think I was going to get in the 25s there. All right. The turning corrections are hard. Yeah, that is like a big weakness of this one right now is the fact that I have to unturn. I almost missed that one already. All right. We go on the inside. We go on the inside. Just try to stick to the insides. There we go. Uh-oh. That one's a hard one. There's a little sandbar in the way. Turn, turn, turn. Why did they put the finish line literally behind an island? But I'm in the 25s now. All right, in the top 97%, world rank 14. I gotta move up. I moved up 4 places. I gotta move up another 4 places. Let's take a look at the time. Oh, now we can see. Oh, sweet. We can see all the way up into rank 10. Now we know exactly what we need to do. All right, so I could definitely move up 1 more place pretty easily. I mean, not easily necessarily, but it's possible. But then we got to go from 25 seconds. We got to do like another 1.5 seconds, and then another 2.5 seconds to get to 11. Or yeah, and then like 3 seconds almost to get to the top 10. So I need to knock 3 seconds off my time. I'm not even gonna look yet at the other racers around. Oh my goodness, what I can't not look. I can't close my eyes to do this. All right, there's number 1. Number 1's really fast. There's number 9. Number 9's a good reference point. If I'm keeping up with number 9, then I know I have a chance at the top 10, obviously. But he's got way better top speed than I do. Oh, that's not where I turned yet. Turn sharp here. All right. And then, all right, the finish isn't that bad. I didn't do better though. Still learning the racing lines. All right, I gotta. I was gonna not look, but I gotta look. So this is ridiculous. This is zero drag for sure, which when we're dealing with water, gonna be even more useful. Number 4 is zero drag. And then here is number 9. Interesting. Interesting. You're basically my boat. Oh, wait. Are you using zero drag? Hold on. Oh, no way. Number 9 is basically similar to my boat design, but with zero drag glitching. Look at that. Dang it. Dang it. Wait, how are you steering, though? How am I steering? I don't even remember how I'm steering. All right, there we go. We got steering gyros in there. All right, that does tell me how I can make my design more efficient. They're using an up and down orientation of their buoyancy devices, or not devices, but just their buoyancy blocks. So I can already see how to improve. I'm just gonna try another practice run. There's a couple of tricky spots that I don't have dialed in yet, as far as I don't know what to do when I get there. All right, and then inside here, and then here's like, I gotta kind of turn wider like that. There we go. There we go. I think I beat my time. I'm in the 24s now. 24.61, just like that. Moved up 1 spot. All right, we're making some progress. Now I think it's a matter of I need to streamline my design a little bit, because right now I have a hitbox of 4x4, I believe. I have this in the center, which is 4x4. But I need to get rid of that. We're using 3 steering gyros. All right, I'm gonna stack these on top of each other. So here's what we need to do. We need to turn all of these upright. This is gonna probably dramatically change how my vehicle flows across the top of the water. Because I remember when I first built the vehicle, it was very difficult to get it to not bounce on the water. And I think that's gonna be my main struggle now. I'm essentially starting from scratch with this build. You know what? I'm just gonna start from scratch. Let me just start deleting everything. All right, so I have pretty much my stabilization and my control block here and everything functional. And now I need to redo this. So now I'm gonna have them all vertical, but I can try to keep it no wider than these 2 blocks. So that'll save me a lot of aerodynamic resistance. I'm gonna take inspiration by number 9 and see if I can use these. There we go. That attaches that. Okay. So now this is the system that keeps these attached to each other. We just do this. Nice. That works. Okay. All right. So now we need to figure out how many of these until I get to my maximum power cores. I think my maximum is 30, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. All right. So there's 30. Middle is going to be like right around here. Can I just replace? I should just be able to replace that buoyancy block with these and fill in the bottom. Yeah, so now we're gonna need aerodynamics on the front and the back. All right, this is definitely way more aerodynamically efficient. This is a 2x4 instead of a 4x4. So just think, we've essentially halved our area of resistance. So now let's see how it feels. See, this is what I was worried about. You see this bouncing? Okay, let's go and do orbit cam. Yeah, you see this bouncing right here? This is the thing that we're gonna have to figure out, because we need to be in constant contact with the water. And then when I turn, I need to not come out of the water like that. So this is the new challenge now. All right, so first thing I'm gonna try is turn these upwards. So now the front end should definitely go up, but now the back end needs to I wanna kind of skate across the top of the water a little bit. So now I'm gonna turn these ones upwards as well. So that should make the back end also go up with it. Oh no, that makes the back end go down actually, it looks like. Go ahead and reverse these. All right. We stabilize out, but like we need to be more in the water. So I'm I think I chose ones that are too close to the water. So these are lifting me above the water. I don't want to be lifted above the water because I need these propellers to at least be in the water. So as far as which ones to angle upwards, I'm going to go with these ones. And then the equivalent on the back goes down. Man, I am too high above the water because now I can't even break the sound barrier because half of my propellers aren't even touching the water now. I'm going to keep moving it upwards. I'm bouncing. See, this is I knew I was going to have this issue. Now I'm flying as well. What if I don't have the nose go up? This is probably just going to nose me into the water. Oh, this is better. No, and then there it goes. Well, that wasn't until after I broke the sound barrier. Am I going to break the sound barrier on here? How does it turn though? All right, we go, and then we turn. Turning is really slow. All right, there's mine. I'm clearly, like, I broke the sound barrier, which I could not do before, but I can't turn sharp enough with this one. All right, so sharp turn. There we go. And then turn. I keep coming out of the water. Oh, and then I went into the water. It's going to be very hard to figure this out. There's so little on this thing that every little change is going to be massive. If I go out of the water too much, then as soon as I get back into the water, I nosedive. All right, I'm going to replace this with a 50 kilogram weight. I'm only 246 kilograms, so if I'm a little bit heavier, does it help? It kind of almost feels like it does a little bit. It actually does feel like it helped. I feel way more consistent now on the water. Turn! That was close. Supersonic. Dang. All right, now it's just a matter of, can I actually make the turns going this fast? Because this is definitely a faster vehicle. But does it have the control I need? Well, not when that happens. Oh, you know what might be a safeguard? I'm gonna turn these. No, this is gonna make me catch air. Yeah, I'm just coming out of the water now. Just keep it neutral, hope for some luck. Go here, and then I gotta go on the inside of this. Like, I don't know if I can be consistent enough on the surface. Like, there's the amount that I end up dipping under if any turbulence happens. This is a zero turbulence vehicle. This is like the actual danger with speedboat racing too. Like, speedboat racing is so dangerous because of just the water turbulence. Like, you just catch you catch a little ripple the wrong way and you're bad news. Ah, turn. All right, we're supersonic. So this is the one where I gotta turn in and then turn some more. Oh my goodness. No! See, I was like, that was a nice casual part of the course. Nice wide open. I wasn't turning sharp and it just suddenly noses down. I honestly don't know if there's anything to be done about that. Here we go. So we're going to swap this and this. So we're moving our center of mass back just a little bit. So then I hope that it'll avoid nosing down. There we go. Turn! Oh, well, let's just drive some more. We're supersonic. Oh, we went under the water again. It felt better off the start, but then once we got up to supersonic speed, that's when it started to reverse stability. What if we actually move it slightly in front of the center of mass? Maybe this keeps the nose from coming out of the water at all? Because I think the issue with going under the water is when we first come out of the water a little bit and then we land back on the water and then that noses us down. Turn. Oh, all right. Well, let's see if we go under the water at all. We're supersonic. This is feeling really nice. Whoa, that was actually, that made a difference. Here we go. Uh-oh. I missed it. No, I still went underwater? This boat can do the top 10. It's kind of like, I almost feel like I'm zero drag glitching with how smooth this thing travels. Like, it just doesn't feel like I have drag, but I got, this is a legit build. No, that's the same spot. I'm so far ahead of people. I'm gonna move the weight slightly more forward. This is probably gonna end up hurting more than helping this time. But we had a positive effect for moving it forward once. So let's just try one more. Oh, that was good. Oh, dang it. What if I have another weight somewhere else? What if we just get rid of one thing of buoyancy in the back? All right, and I'm gonna add not a 50, but a 30 kilogram weight back here. That was, here's a question. Are these really doing anything? Let's remove these and see what happens. Whoa. This feels, I'm coming out of the water a lot more now. Those in the back were keeping me from this happening. Ha! I'm going across the land. All right, so those in the back, that angle made a huge difference. All right, this weight in the back isn't helping. I feel like I could go somewhere though and do something. So let's start. I'm gonna move it further back just to see. Let's do some extremes here. Just as far back as I can possibly have it. Let's see what effect it has on the build. Terrible, absolutely terrible. All right, now let's just move it up to the front and see what effect that has. All right, now my front end is just underwater. There's no way that this works. Yeah, there might be somewhere in the middle where everything just evens out. So let's move it right behind our center of mass. All right, I can't slow down. As soon as I let off the throttle, I went into the water, which makes sense. But that looked like a really solid start for as far as how level we were. All right, I missed that, but here, let's keep going. All right, we're over the sound barrier. I'm turning, I'm doing things. I'm feeling solid. We did not go under the water. That ending part is gonna be a hard turn, I think. This thing has the most promise though. Here we go. No! I tested that part of the course. I was so ready for that. That was gonna be the run. All right, we're onto something here. This might be able to do it. We are in it, come on. What is going on? It honestly seems like the straighter I go, the more likely it is to dip down. When I'm turning, it actually feels good. When I'm turning is also when I'm the slowest. Maybe that's why it didn't do it. I'm just gonna keep tapping turning buttons. I'm not gonna just let it go straight at all. That's the turn right there. All right, I figured out the secret. If I just start tapping A and D, like even in the straightaways, if I'm just tapping it just a little bit, as long as I don't hold the throttle out with no turning, I think I'll be fine. That's kind of weird that that's a thing that my vehicle does, but I think that's the secret. But it's that last turn is gonna be rough. Oh no, I messed that up. Okay, I really gotta prepare for that last turn. Oh, I barely made that. Uh-oh, barely made that too. No, I went straight for like a full second and it ruined it. Here we go. Oh, it's not. Whoa. I survived that, but now it's, the turns aren't protecting me anymore. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Yes, come on, we're good, we're good, we're good, come on. Turn as sharp as you can, sharp as you can. That's as sharp as I can turn there. I wasn't even looking at what place that was racing against me, but I think I'm in the top 10 if I can get that last turn. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I just did it. 20 seconds. Oh, yes. World rank number 8. I've made it to the top 10. I increased my time by 4.5 seconds. 5 spots. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Number 7 is 0.01 ahead. Oh. It's Hacker again. I beat Hacker in the last one I did. And you know I can go, like if my vehicle is more stable, the amount of inefficiencies I'm adding into my run just for the sake of stability. If I could not do all these little micro turns, I would be going so much faster, but I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna try something weird here where this is gonna be up and this is gonna be down. So these are technically canceling each other out, but one's lower in the water. Well, that feels terrible. And you know why? Because this one's further back. This one has a stronger effect on the nose. So this has to go back to neutral. This one's gonna be down. This one's gonna be up. I feel like Did I just do it? The question is, does this affect my speed? Because I feel like I'm sitting deeper in the water, which might make me have more water resistance. Hey, no, we just fixed that issue. We just fixed that issue. None of that. Probably depends on my starting buoyancy. Oh, why am I starting so late? No, wait, what's going on here? Stop that. Here we go, Supersonic. Oh, I'm definitely gonna... Oh, whoops, I messed up. Okay, being able to go straight, massive increase in potential speed. All right, stay steady, no bouncing. No, I could feel the slight up and down, and I knew it was gonna happen. We're so close to having a vehicle that just goes. There it is. What was that? 19, a sub 20, 19.8. I moved up 2 places. Look at that. We got best of both worlds. We're in the world ranked top 10 and we're in the top 1%. I thought this was going to be one of those really, really hard ones to get in the top 10 on. And I mean, it was definitely like challenging, but I doubted. I was like, this might be the one I don't do it. All right, let's take a look at my time compared to who's ahead of me. Okay, so we're looking at... we're at number 6 now. We're looking at 19.85 to 19.66. I don't think I could do that much better because like I was on the inside of most of the turns. I did everything as best as I could. I could probably improve my time by like 0.05, but not by 0.2. I'll try one more just to see how hard is it to compete with. Oh, I forgot there's the luck aspect too. I had to get lucky enough not to go underwater. Ah, see? Like, that's the thing. I don't know what determines... I don't know how to prevent that. I am so surprised at some of the changes that needed to happen to this vehicle, though. I mean, the weight position, that makes sense. Weight distribution's obviously a pretty big thing. But the way that I did those wedges in the front to essentially make this be able to go straight, that's not what I was expecting. Dang. You know, out of curiosity, let's try swapping where these ones are up. There instead. Let's let it settle first. All right, now go. Okay, see, look at that. It's a crazy difference. It is an actual crazy difference. There's only one option here, and that is for these to be right here. Well, here's the other thing. What if I reverse them so that one's facing up and this one's facing down? Now I'm kind of staying on top of the water. Whoa, is this better? I'm in the 900s now. I'm over 1,000 miles per hour now. I think I just found the next evolution, the next generation. All right, here we go. Oh no, I can't turn. I'm bouncing. Stop no, I can't be bouncing. Oh, I think I know how. I think I gotta feather the throttle to accelerate. Maybe. Let's see if that works. Oh, I still can't make that first turn though, but now look at how fast I'm going. I can't turn nearly sharp enough though. Look, I'm gonna blow past myself, but this is as sharp as I can turn there. That's not gonna cut it. So now this is it's weird because this vehicle is so much faster, but I think that that's also its weakness is that it is so much faster that it can't make the turns. And that makes me feel like, in one hand, this vehicle could blast by my current time record. And on the other hand, it just might not even be possible to finish the course. Unless I can add steering into this thing that is not just gyros. All right, added steering into the back with a steering, or with a servo. All right, come on, stabilize. I'm not stabilizing. I'm still bouncing. I can't do this if I'm bouncing. I'm gonna try messing with the weight again. I'm gonna move it 1 block forward, or 1 segment forward. Oh, this is our, well, that is all of a sudden feeling immediately better, but I still couldn't make that first turn. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm breaking the sound barrier way quicker now. Oh, I lifted out of the water a little bit there. This has potential to break my time. I'm definitely, if I can finish this, I'm moving up at least one spot. Oh, that island. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make the final turn at these speeds. So I just gotta see what happens when I get there. All right, well, let's see if I can make the final turn. You see that? That's not happening. I'm gonna add steering to the front as well. Oh no, I can't. These, well, maybe I can. Come on. Steering is inconsistent, but it's working. Turn. No, whoa, it turned sharp all of a sudden. I would have beat my time. The steering's unpredictable now. It starts off really slow and then it just digs in. Oh, you know what? I need to turn steering help off, I think. Go. No, that was the last checkpoint. I don't even know if I was gonna beat my time or not. That very last checkpoint before the finish line messes me up somehow. Here we go. I missed the finish line. I was ahead of myself though. All right, we're gonna move up one more place at least. This is definitely my best iteration. I don't think I can improve on this at all. I'm surprised I was able to improve on my last design at all. Here we go. Oh my goodness. It's so frustrating that they put the finish line there. Why? It's always right before the finish line. I was turning the same as I've been turning the whole time, and that time it just went way more extremely sensitive. I think I'm going like way faster towards the end because there's like just a couple of areas with less turns, so I end up picking up a lot of speed. But look how much faster I am than my other build. I just overtake myself so easily now. Here it comes. There it is. All right, we did it. 19.23. I move. Oh, I'm third. I just podiumed. I did not expect to get a podium. Okay, now I know for sure I'm not moving up any places. For the sub 20s, for the 19 seconds, I'm the best at 19 seconds, but I am not moving up to 17 seconds with this build. I know I could improve my time because my starting was worse. I've had starts where I was ahead of myself from the beginning. That time I had to catch up to myself and overtake myself. So I know I could get a better time than this, but I cannot get a better time that's gonna increase my my placement at all. But this went way better than I expected. The little differences on this one, this was so much more finely tuned than I think I've ever done with these challenges. Like the fact that this was good, but this was worse, and then somehow this was even worse than that. Like those little adjustments, like I went from that to that to that to get this final stabilization result, and then moving this weight from here to here also made it completely from non-functional to best thing I've ever built. Like this is peak evolution right here for boats. That was kind of crazy. All right, I was not looking forward to this video, but because I thought it was just going to be a struggle bus the whole way, but the success was well worth it. So the only other one I'm really thinking about, I guess there's two. I don't think I did the valley one yet. I did 3 bridges, I think, which was really hard. I wasn't as big of a fan, to be honest. I didn't have as much fun on the land races as I did on the boat race, but I haven't done the beach hovercraft race, and I did have a lot of fun on the canal hovercraft race. So let me know if you guys want to see me try the beach hovercraft race. I'll start with the one that got me in the top 1% or top 10. I don't remember what it was. The one that did the best in the canal race, I'm going to start off just like I did with the boat one on this one. and then we'll refine it from there. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.